Recently, I was asked, how do you make your YouTube videos? So I wanted to go ahead and give you the rundown of what I use for my YouTube videos. If you're looking for a super easy, affordable, and fast filming setup for non-techies, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Kaye. I've worked online for 11 years now, making YouTube videos and teaching violin online, plus working with clients as a vibration mentor. And I wanted to make this video so you can kind of get the behind the scenes of how I make my YouTube videos. When I first started making videos for YouTube in 2010, 2011, it was mainly the home for my violin performance videos. Then, as I started to perform overseas, my students wanted me to teach them while I was away. And so that was the first step of what brought me to working online. And I actually started teaching violin and piano online in 2011, 2012. So my videos turned into more of violin tutorials for my students and clients that I worked with. When I first started, I used a specific video camera and a specific editing software, and it was getting a little clunky. So I actually moved to Apple. I used my iPhone, and that connected a lot better with my MacBook on the simplicity of making and editing YouTube videos. So number one, first thing, just grab your smartphone. You really don't need a video camera. The video cameras on the new smartphones are really high quality. I keep my iPhone up to date, so I'm always having a better quality video from my iPhone. Number two is a microphone. It's really important that you're heard well in your videos. So I have a Tula microphone that I use, and I actually created a video specifically on this microphone, which I'll link. You can check it out. And it's a fabulous microphone that I use not only for my YouTube videos, but also for my online teaching, working with clients via Zoom. I use this microphone. It can also be used as a recorder if you're a musician and you want to record yourself. This microphone is fabulous. Plus it's portable. I love everything that I have to be portable since I do travel quite a bit, and that way my office is simply portable. The next thing you want to get is a lavalier mic. That's what I have here. That way that you can really hone in your voice or your instrument into the microphone, and it actually helps so you don't have any background noises. With the Tula mic, you just connect the lavalier mic to the Tula mic, and I need an adapter for my iPhone to connect that in. So I'll link all of these things in a list below that you can use to check out and see if it matches your budget and what your desires are for your filming studio. The next thing is lighting. Lighting is super, super important. I actually use natural lighting for all my videos. I prefer to use natural lighting. Every time I have tried to use a different setup for lighting, it's just not the same. I've gotten a whole full setup with a light box, and for me, it's just not the same as natural lighting. So I schedule my videos when I know I'm going to have a pretty decent natural lighting. And I angle myself to the window so the natural lighting comes at me. Now, if you're wanting to make videos and you just don't have that natural lighting, there's a couple of options you can use. And this also works if you're working online with clients and you want to be well lit for them. This is a simple clip-on. You can put it on your phone or on your computer to light up while you're working, and it does have an adapter and you can plug it in so you don't have to worry about running out of batteries. You can just plug it into a USB port and charge this guy right up. For something a little bit bigger, I use this ring light, and you actually can put your phone right here and use it as a tripod for your phone and have light at the same time. This is what I use for my clients when I work online to light up my face as I'm working with them, because when I do have clients, it's night out and I don't have that natural lighting, so I use this instead. What I just showed you was a combination of light and a tripod. If you choose to use natural lighting without the ring light, then you just need a normal tripod. I'm currently using it right now. So this is the tripod that I use, and I really like it since it can be used as a selfie stick as well. When I go for walks, I can use this with my iPhone and make videos on the go. You're going to need an editing software to edit these marvelous videos that you're going to make. I've used different softwares in the past. Since I am all for simplicity, I use my iPhone, my MacBook. I stick with just iMovie. A lot of fellow YouTubers say to use Final Cut Pro as an editing software, but I just personally have not moved from iMovie. It gets the job done, and before I move to a different editing software, I'll probably hire a video editor. So that means you're going to have a computer to use that video editing software. So your computer of choice. If you choose to use Apple products, they just work really seamlessly together. They communicate very well. In the past, I had communication issues of uploading, downloading the video into the computer, but with the same system of iPhone and MacBook, you can just AirDrop. It's super easy. And then finally, as far as a background, don't be too afraid of what your background looks like. If it's not as perfect as you want it, you can find a background anywhere and that you can use right now so you can start making the videos. If it's just a blank wall, that's great, as long as you have good lighting. And the fact is, you just don't want your background to be cluttered. You want people to be looking at you and not looking at your background and being distracted by what is in your background. So as simple as you can make it is great. Don't let the feeling of not having the perfect video editing or video filming equipment stop you from making your videos. Go out there and meet your public with the videos that you make where you are right now. It's always going to get better from here. Happy filming. Ciao.